All right, I think oh, there we go. We're live. Just blackness right now.
Uh-oh, what happened?
But I'm sure we'll show up soon. There we go.
There we go. Okay.
All right.
Like every time we have technical difficulties.
It's literally every time.
One day we'll know what we're doing.
That's my life.
Today might not be that day.
Oh, no. I mean, today's definitely not that day. But, like, maybe one day it'll be a thing.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
It always amazes me that anybody shows up to these videos, let alone, like, as quick as you guys show up. Hello, hello, hello.
How you guys doing?
Can you say hi to me? Hi, Nathan.
Hi to me. Can you say hi, Timmy?
Live show while you're doing homework. I hope homework's going okay. Hi, Kathy.
Here's what happens.
Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone.
I can zoom in on the chat, and then I can't zoom back out. so it's just like huge.
Hi, Lisa.
Oh, the Brits are back.
Yeah, you guys, how exciting. How many of you guys are over here now?
Oh, yeah. You guys
I wonder who was on that, like, first flight.
I don't know. Well, we'll let it sit like this for a second, and then I'll try again to zoom out after a second.
Well, they don't know what we're talking about, but you guys, your comments are, like, very, we zoomed in on your comments, so we can only read, like, the first 3 letters.
But we can see you guys.
Yeah.
Or maybe I can do, like this a little bit.
Move them over a little, yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll zoom out. No?
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh, Tiffany's at DCA right now.
Ooh.
Are you going to get on Web Slingers? Oh, I wonder if I need this closer. Can you hear me? Is that better?
Where's Jackson? He is asleep.
Somebody said that we can put it on slow chat, and we do. We have it on slow chat right now.
Yes. Hello from Virginia.
Thank you, Gloria.
We just got home from the wine and dine.
Oh, yeah. I totally missed you guys. I think you were saying that you missed us when we were in California, maybe?
Maybe. It's so strange because I can, like, move it side to side.
They literally they can't see what you're doing.
I know. I'm sorry.
Web was overrated. Oh no. See, we really liked it when we went because Jackson could ride it. It was a ride that he was tall enough to ride. So although if it had just been us, it might have been like a one and done, like, oh, that was cute. But because Jackson could ride it, I was actually really excited. Like,
yeah,
he really enjoyed it. He didn't quite get the movements, but he still had a good time.
And that's sort of all that it's about, right?
For us. But I understand for other people who are maybe like 2 adults riding it, they might not, it might just be like a one and done, you know?
Right.
But I did like the storyline, and I like the queue a lot. The queue is cool.
Yeah, I thought the queue was really cool.
Is it like Midway Mania? It kind of, but
it's more like Ninjago at Legoland.
Yeah.
Same sort of idea where, like, you can get points and you're, like, shooting at the things, the spiders, but, like, you do it with your hands. You, like, web sling.
So, okay, Eric said, which cruise ship did you sail on? We just got off the Fantasy.
Yeah, we just got off the Fantasy.
We literally came back today, which is why we're doing a live show, because I didn't have time. We didn't have a video yesterday, and I didn't want to leave you guys without a video 2 days in a row. So we thought, we'll jump on here, we'll hang out with you guys for a little bit, and we'll just talk about the cruise.
Yeah.
We do still have, I think, 2 more videos from our California trip coming out.
Right.
And then I think we have a few things that need to go out before the cruise videos start.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a couple of fun, like, Christmassy things around the parks, and then
like local stuff.
Yeah, and then I think we'll jump right into the Disney Cruise vlogs. And I think we'll just do, if you guys have been with us for a few years, you might remember when we did Disney Cruise Week a few years ago, which was so exciting. We had like a full week of Disney Cruise vlogs, and I think we're going to end up doing that again. But it's going to be a very Merrytime Disney Cruise Week. So
yeah. Somebody says Tim looks worn out.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. It was a 5-day cruise.
Yeah.
And 6 day.
5 night.
6 day.
6 day, yeah.
Today's the 6th day.
The 6th day, but we got off the ship at like 9:30, so it's not really.
Oh, Alex said, is this the cruise that you got me for Mother's Day? And no, that's a different cruise. This one was something that we kind of booked on a whim because it was a Castaway Cay double dip. We got 2 stops in Castaway Cay, and those are kind of hard to come by.
Also, it was the first very Merrytime cruise of the season.
Yeah.
Also, it was the first time that we got to see Very Merrytime fireworks off the cruise.
The world premiere.
World premiere of Very Merrytime fireworks.
And it's never happened before, right?
Yeah, never before have there been themed fireworks on the cruise ships.
For Christmas.
No, for anything.
No, they have fireworks on the cruise ships.
They have fireworks, but they're not themed. Like, this is specifically Christmas fireworks.
Oh, I see what you mean.
They're just like fireworks.
Gotcha.
You know? Like Disney fireworks.
Presley asked, did Jackson go? He did. He had a really good time.
Yes.
Ace said that we got a little tanner. We did.
Oh.
We were in the sun for a little bit. So those videos will be out hopefully next week.
Right.
I don't want to give an exact date because whenever I do that, I never get them out on time. So I don't want to disappoint anybody.
When we're going to do a Disney Cruise or a Genie Plus vlog, it'll be coming out soon.
Yeah, so
we are working on it. We're doing
we literally just got back from California and then jumped on this cruise.
Yeah.
So we just had a lot going on, and we figured you guys have probably already seen a Genie Plus vlog. I'm sure like a bajillion people have put videos out. So we will do one. We just got to figure out when we have time.
Right.
And I think I am excited to check it out because I don't know if anybody's done it with a kid.
Right.
So I think that's something that'll be a little different for ours is how does Genie Plus work when you're dealing with like a toddler schedule? Mm-hmm. So,
And just regular old Genie too. Star Wars Day at Sea includes themed fireworks. Okay, so these were the first just Christmas themed fireworks then.
Yeah.
Sorry. Somebody told me that on the cruise and I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I guess they told me a little bit wrong.
Oh, no. How was cruising with a toddler? Honestly, we had a friend come with us to help us out with Jackson, and I'm very happy that we did that because I don't know that we would have been able to show as much as we showed if we didn't have a little bit of help with like his naps and his bedtime and stuff.
Right.
But we were able to pack a lot in and still go by Jackson's schedule. Like he didn't miss any naps or anything like that. So it was actually, he had a good trip. It didn't change his schedule a whole lot, which was great.
Yeah. Somebody keeps asking what happened to my eye. Nothing. My eye's been the same that it's always been.
Will we come to Hawaii again? Ava asked. And we are. Yeah, we planned a trip. We're going to be going kind of soonish. We're very excited.
Are you going on the Wish? Yes, we have a cruise planned on the Wish.
We do. Next year. Can't wait.
So this particular cruise was Very Merrytime. So there were Christmas decorations up all over the cruise ship. We got to see Santa. We got to see Mickey and Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy, Pluto,
all the princesses.
Chip and Dale in all of their Christmas attire. Mm-hmm. We didn't see any princesses in their Christmas attire.
No, but we got to see the princesses.
We got to see the princesses. Yeah. We got to see Thor. We got to see Doctor Strange.
Mia asked, was there any close-up meet and greets for Jackson? So they are still distancing the meet and greets, and you can take pictures with the characters without your mask, but you have to be sort of behind them or like very in front of them. You can't, There's no like hugging or, next to a character or anything like that.
But
what?
You get much closer to the characters here than you do at Walt Disney World.
Oh, on the cruise. You were probably about like 6 feet away. But it felt a lot closer than we've been in a while. Somebody also asked if we utilize the childcare services on the ship with Jackson. So he's a little bit too young to go in the Oceaneers Club, which is like the big, kids play area. He would have to go to the It's a Small World nursery.
Right.
And that is currently still closed, which is why we brought a friend with us because we knew the nursery was closed. And it really worked out. So I'm sure we'll check out the nursery at some point, but currently it's closed.
Oh, what were the mask rules on board? Masks were required inside unless you were actively eating or drinking.
Or in your cabin.
Yeah, you don't need them in your cabin and you don't need them out on deck.
Yeah.
So, and the good thing about the Disney cruise is where I felt the safest since the pandemic has begun because every single person that got on that ship was required to take a COVID test day of.
Even if you were vaccinated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody that wasn't vaccinated had to prove that a negative COVID test from
72 hours.
72 hours.
Yeah.
And then anybody that wasn't vaccinated also had to have a COVID test before they got off the ship.
So with Jackson, we had to get him a COVID test 72 hours before the sailing, 72 hours before we sailed off. So we actually went to the airport and they had a COVID testing site there. He did really well. I was so nervous that because he's never had anything shoved up his nose, So I was kind of nervous that he was not going to do well, but he did really well.
He did fantastic.
We were so proud of him. And then when we got to the port in our car, we had a little, you pull into a spot, everybody takes a COVID test, you wait until you get the results, until in the app it says you're clear to sail, and then you can get on board.
Right.
So we all took a COVID test. We all were negative. And then, so yesterday, we came back today, but yesterday Jackson had to get a COVID test, and they came to our room, gave him the little test, made sure he tested negative, and then we could leave.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what they would have done if he had tested positive, but yeah, every single person got a COVID test, including babies, no matter what the age was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, where did the cruise stop?
We had 2 stops at Castaway Cay, and then we also stopped in Nassau.
Yeah.
And
Bahamas.
it was really cool because we actually got to hang out with another vlogger in Nassau.
Yeah.
So we met up with our friend Donzel, DZ Vision, and he actually lives on the island, which was really neat. And
he took us to a local place. We got some very fresh food. You got some fresh seafood.
It was awesome. It was honestly one of the coolest parts of the trip. But yeah, so we went to Nassau first. So we went to Nassau, we went to Castaway Cay, then we had a day at sea, and then we went back to Castaway Cay, and then we came home.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
And while we were on Castaway Cay the second day, we got to see the Dream go by.
It was neat to pull into port and see another Disney ship.
Yeah.
It was really cool. They didn't do the horn battle. We thought they were going to do the horn battle. But it was still really neat to see the ship.
Right.
So Life or Bust said cost and how many days. It was a 5-night, 6-day cruise. And I think it was about $4,300.
I have to check.
I think it was $4,270. And we had a veranda. What was it called? Sorry. The rooms with the veranda?
Yeah.
That's
what it's called.
Is it? Okay. Veranda room. Auburn Juice says, was Jackson able to get off in Nassau? And he was not. And I didn't realize that he couldn't get off. So even though he tested negative for COVID, because he wasn't vaccinated, we couldn't take him off the ship unless we did a Disney sanctioned port adventure. And we didn't do that. So if we had done an adventure through Disney, he could have gotten off the ship, but because we didn't, he stayed on the ship with our friend, and then we got off for a couple of hours, had lunch, looked around, and then we went back. What style of room? So we had it
was the deluxe ocean view stateroom with veranda.
Yeah.
And it was a total of $31,520.06.
Oh, I thought it was more.
No.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That was the price.
But sorry, Ryder says $4,300. I was wrong. I'm sorry. It was $3,100, which is still a big chunk of money, but less than 43.
Bit of a caveat, though. That was just so in order to save money, we paid for Jackson to be in the second room.
He stayed with us, which was fine. It was totally fine to do it this way. But it was a way to just save a little bit of money.
Yeah, because no matter what, you pay for 2 people in a room. So our friend had 1 room, and he would have just paid the same for 2 people. So we put Jackson in there to take his price off of our room.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And they were adjoining rooms, so it was the same.
It was so nice. We've never had adjoining rooms on a cruise before. We've never actually gone on a cruise with friends before, but to have the extra space was so nice. It was fantastic.
Did Jackson need a passport? Jackson did not need a passport.
He needed just his birth certificate.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of people are saying it's expensive. So Disney cruises are a bit more expensive than say Carnival or Royal Caribbean. But I really genuinely think that I can't say that it's worth or not worth the price because I've never done a cruise on another cruise line.
Right.
But to me, there's
a level of service that I haven't seen in a lot of places.
And we're just Disney fans, so I think that because it's Disney, it's we loved it.
Here's the thing that got me is that the first night, so you know how with any cruise you kind of go around and you do rotational dining and your servers stay with you. Mm-hmm. The first night we didn't say anything about Jackson liking raspberries. We didn't tell our server that he liked raspberries. I know this is confusing. We said, what would he like? Oh, like we go, oh, raspberry sorbet.
Yeah.
Like he'll really like that. And she took that as a cue that he loves raspberries. And then every day after that, she would bring him a bowl of raspberries.
And I guess raspberries are pretty hard to like come by on the cruise because they spoil so quickly. But she was really like made sure to have it for him. And I think she just really liked to see him get excited and like be happy, like, oh, raspberries.
Right.
It was really cute. Our servers were fantastic.
Disney cruise lines are worth the price. I've sailed 4 other cruise lines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jasmine asked, are there going to be videos? There are going to be videos. So we do have 2 more videos from our California trip that will be coming out. And then we have a couple more videos that are going to come out we're going to the Christmas after hours party. We have a couple of other Christmas like celebrations in some of the other parks. And then we'll start with the Disney Cruise Week videos. So it'll be like a week's celebration of Disney cruising.
Yeah. Servers on the Disney cruise line are absolutely amazing. That's what people say.
No, they're so, so good. You know what's really funny? So our room host was fantastic, but all of the other room hosts around us really liked Jackson too. So anytime we would go to dinner or leave the ship or just go, do an activity around the ship, they would see him come down the hall and they're all like, hey, they love seeing him. And so there was one girl who, her name was Alkeisha, mm-hmm. and he walked by her and she's like, wait, I have something for you. And she gave him like a little special surprise. And she's like, I hope you remember me. I had so much fun seeing you. And she wasn't even our room host.
Right.
So that just shows you like the level of service from everybody on the ship. It was amazing. It really was. It was very special.
Somebody said, did Jackson get seasick? And none of us got seasick,
but we met people who did get seasick.
Right. Because the first night and the last night were very rough seas.
I wouldn't say they were very rough.
For the size of ship that we were on, they were very rough.
Really?
Yeah. So, like, we were down on deck 3 for dinner on the first night, and it was rough enough that if you were walking from one side of the restaurant to the other, you would do that thing where, like, if you're walking downhill and you're like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think the last night was a little bit worse, but it was still a really great time, and the weather was beautiful.
Weather was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was so great.
We were on the Fantasy.
Yeah, we were on the Fantasy. You get more rocking on the ends of the ship. Yeah.
We were in the deck 3.
We were like midship. Our room was more midship.
Our room was midship, but the restaurant, Animator's Palette is the restaurant we were in. That was felt rough, right. And that's at the end of the ship.
Yeah, but it wasn't too bad. The cruise ship was not at full capacity. So Erwin asked, was it at full capacity? The ship holds 4,000 guests, and there were only 1,400 guests on board. So it really felt pretty empty for the most part. It was fantastic.
Same thing with Castaway Cay. It was empty. Nobody was there. Tons of chairs.
It wasn't empty, but
there were people there. But
it didn't feel like super crowded at all.
Right.
So there is a cruise that sailed out today. That was a 3-day cruise, and that one was bumped up to 2,400,
which is the most the CDC will allow.
It's currently. Like they were testing the capacity level to see if it was something that they could continue with.
Right.
But then we also heard that in January they were going to bump up to 2,000, and then in April they would be up to 2,700 guests. So, which is still lower than the 4,000 cap, Mm-hmm. So I think now's a good time to cruise.
Yeah.
And it felt so safe. We were just talking about this in the car. We almost forgot about COVID when we got home, because when you're on the cruise, I think it's like the safest you can be.
Yeah.
Because we were tested so much.
Right.
I felt really good about it. Everybody was really good about wearing their masks where they needed to wear them, But it was a really good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great.
I thought you were going next year. So we do have a cruise next year. That's the one that Tim surprised me with for Mother's Day. But this one was just kind of like a last minute booking. Ace said, was the buffet still self-serve?
There was no buffet on the ship at all.
It was a buffet, meaning that it was like you would go down the line and pick out your food, but they served you.
Oh, that buffet. I'm sorry, I forgot about Cabanas.
Yeah, they served you. So it looked just like Cabanas normally looks, but you couldn't grab like the tongs and serve yourself like a roll or, a piece of fish or whatever. So you would say, oh, I'll have this, this, and this. And then they would hand the plate over to the next station. And then you'd go, I want this dessert and this salad. And then they would hand it over the glass partition to you at the end.
I think we had a little bit of a confusing moment where we said that Jackson couldn't get off the ship. He couldn't get off the ship in Nassau because we didn't book a Disney excursion. If we had
That's
booked
what I said.
Right, but somebody was saying, so I can't get off at Castaway Cay. So
if you're not vaccinated, you can't.
If you're not vaccinated, you can get off at Castaway Cay.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. There was a little bit of confusion.
Wait. Okay, start over.
So at Nassau, Jackson could not get off the ship because he's not vaccinated, and we didn't book a Disney excursion.
So if we had booked a Disney excursion, he could have gotten off the ship even though he wasn't vaccinated.
Right, because they can still consider that the bubble.
Right.
But at Castaway Cay, because Disney's the only ship going there, you're still within the bubble.
Right.
So everybody can get off the ship at Castaway Cay.
And he had a fantastic time. I'm so glad he was able to get off because he loved it. Megan said, did you guys film? We did. Yeah, there's going to be Disney vlogs from the cruise coming up soon.
Somebody says, did you watch the launch? And we didn't have internet, so I didn't know that there was a launch.
Yeah, we were completely unplugged. Like the only time that we even went on the internet was just to post the videos that we had backlogged, which is why you guys were seeing Halloween videos while we were away, and it was after Halloween. But those are almost done. So please remind how you got Jackson to wear his mask. So the way that we were working on it with him is that when we would wear our masks, he would just get excited to do something that like mommy and daddy were doing. Mm-hmm. So we got him the little youth size masks from the parks. Or no, we bought them on Shop Disney and they were mailed to us. And so we will put them on for like 15 or 20 minutes and then take it off. And then, if we went to like Target or to the grocery store, we would put on his mask. And because we're wearing them, he's more inclined to want to wear them to be like mommy and daddy.
Right.
So we almost made it like not like a game, but like because
he was incentivized.
Yeah, because we were doing it. Amy, I see your question, Amy. She said, Harry Styles in the MCU, thoughts?
I'm excited.
Super excited. Yeah.
Oh, did you have to show proof of vaccination and booster? We didn't have to show proof of booster because we haven't gotten our boosters yet. Mm-hmm. But we did have to show proof of vaccination, mm-hmm. which is all done through this website called Safe Passage DLC. And that's how you get your test results back from when you're tested at port and how you show proof of vaccination. And you do all of that beforehand. But we still brought our cards on the ship. We didn't ever have to show them.
Right.
But we had to upload it to the internet beforehand.
What are your plans for Jackson's second birthday? That's a good question. We talked about this, I think, in a video that you guys haven't seen yet. I'm pretty sure it's in a home vlog that we haven't posted yet. But he said he wanted a birthday-themed birthday party.
Yeah.
We said, what do you want your birthday party theme to be? And he said, birthday. So we got to figure it out still.
Yeah.
What is your shirt? Oh, I'm wearing can you see it? Sorry. It's my Aristocat shirt that I got at Box Lunch. And
mine is Disney Cruise Line.
Yeah.
And I actually didn't buy this on the ship. We bought it at the pop-up.
Yeah. We got a bunch of stuff. And we're like, now we have to go on a cruise.
Right. Well, somebody's saying that winter, the dolphin's not doing so good.
Really? Where? Who's saying that?
Joseph.
Oh my gosh. Really? I have to look that up.
Right?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Let me look at this really quick.
Are you planning a trip to the UK? Not currently, but maybe. Oh, congratulations on being pregnant. I can't read your entire comment because of our issue with the screen. Did you feel any inconvenience while on the cruise with COVID protocols? Mm-mm. No, not at all. What
Oh my
merch did you
gosh.
get on the cruise? Oh man, we have so much. We'll have to show that in the video. So. Oh no, that's not good. We need an update on The Office. Why?
Because it's already. Sorry, hang on one second. It's fully organized. We're all done.
Oh yeah. How was the food? The food was. It was
I thought
good.
it was really good. You didn't like it?
There was some stuff that I didn't like. Yeah, so it wasn't like the best food I've ever had, but it was good.
I enjoyed all the food.
Yeah. We also ate at Remy, which was amazing. It was so good, and I want to go back and eat there again.
Oh no. I'm so sad.
Oh no. Maybe we shouldn't have read that right now.
But I wanted to see what was happening. I didn't know.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. I hope she's okay. I feel like I'm gonna cry now.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I won't cry. I hope she's okay. That makes me feel so terrible.
Disney or Ordinary Adventures says there wasn't much to do on the cruise because of COVID restrictions. Did you find that?
We had too much to do. We couldn't do everything. There was so much to
Yeah.
do. There were like a million characters that we saw. We got to see them in their pirate outfits, their Christmas outfits, their
The Castaway Key outfits.
yeah.
I will say that when you have a kid, he takes a lot of time too, and he's slower at doing things. So like,
Right.
I could see as an adult, you're like, all right, now what's next? And you're like, oh, I don't want to go do 80s music trivia again.
But there were tons of different trivia though.
Right.
Like we
I
got
don't
to
know.
do, I did like a mixology class. We did a TV tunes trivia. There was we got to look at all the shops and check out all the merch. We did character dance parties. We had the fireworks night. I mean,
I wonder if, because they cruised like a month before us.
do you think a lot has changed in a month?
don't know.
Oh, Carrie asked, was the gingerbread house up? And it was,
yeah.
smelled so good and it was so beautiful.
And then, is a balcony a must? I don't know.
I think it is.
Yeah, it's very nice.
If it's something that fits within your budget, I would highly recommend it. Honestly, especially if it's something where you are easily seasick, I think having the access to the fresh air, right there outside your room, is a good idea. I also think getting the coffee or tea room service in the morning and sitting on your balcony and watching the water, and even just at night, when we were packing last night, just opening up the balcony and getting the everything ready before we left. It was just nice to hear the ocean.
Yeah.
I think it is. If it fits in your budget, I would do it.
Also, with this particular cruise, because we kind of booked it last minute, we booked it about a month ago, a veranda room was cheaper than an inside stateroom.
Yeah, which is
And I don't know why.
very strange, but hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, I think they were just trying to fill up higher up in the ship, the veranda rooms.
So Denise said a balcony is a must. An inside cabin is a claustrophobic cave. And here's something that's interesting about that. So before we left on the cruise, I was watching a lot of cruise videos, and I was watching Leg Life. If you guys watch any kind of Disney cruise videos, I'm sure you've seen their videos. They do tons of cruising, and they have really good information, and they're just interesting to watch because they're from Alaska, so their perspective on everything is different, but they were saying that they love the inside staterooms without the balcony because they don't want any light to come in.
Oh, okay.
Because in Alaska it's sunshine for 12 hours a day sometimes, so they were upgraded to a veranda room, and they almost didn't want to take it.
Oh.
Because they were no, we love our inside stateroom. We love our
Darkness.
Yeah. So I think it just depends on your, I think it just depends on you. But then they said when they actually got into their veranda room, they were we love this because the blackout curtains are so fantastic.
Yeah, they're really good.
There's a curtain that separates where the bed is from the couch. Mm-hmm. So they didn't have any light come in. So they were maybe we do love the veranda rooms.
Right.
But yeah, so I think it just depends on you, on your preference,
Hello. What's the cheapest cruise you've been on? We've only been on a couple of them.
But to be like full transparency, we didn't pay for the other two because Disney invited us. They were paid for by Disney.
So this is the first cruise that we've paid for.
Yeah, this is the first one.
So this was the cheapest one we've been on.
My parents are going on a 2-day Disney cruise. So we did one of those out of San Diego.
Yeah.
And it was not enough time. I feel like it was very rush. It was still fantastic, but I just wish we had more time.
Right.
Oh, thank you, James. Good to see you.
Haircut for Jackson. No, we're still waiting for the barbershop to open on Main Street.
I don't know if it's going to open, you guys. I hope it does. People are asking why I was upset. It was because somebody had mentioned that Winter the dolphin was sick, and did we know she was sick? And we didn't know because we've been totally unplugged, no internet for the past week. So I had no idea that she was ill, and that made me sad. I'm sorry. Somebody
said, did you prepay tips? And if so, add any more? We did add more, but also I didn't specifically pick prepaid tips. It was just automatic.
Yeah, so we recognize that they are not making as much money now because the ships are at a lower capacity. So we wanted to make sure that their service was like truly, they knew that we were thankful for their service. You know what I mean? So we did make sure to give them extra tips for sure.
Right.
Like we made sure to give everybody extra tips. And they were very appreciative of just people being on the cruise ships. But I know that the extra tips can go, it just goes really far when you're not having as many guests on the ship.
When are we visiting Disneyland Paris? Not sure. We don't have any specific days planned for that, but we would like to.
Yeah, I hope one day. 3,100 was for
two people.
Yeah, for each room though. So one room was 3,100 and the other room was 3,100.
Right. How
did Jackson do on the cruise? He did great. He didn't even really seem to care that we were on a cruise. He kept saying, hotel. I don't think he realized that we were on a boat.
After a while, he was like, ship. What was I going to say about Jackson? Oh, he slept in a big boy bed.
Yeah, so you can get a pack and play on the ship, just like when you're at a Disney hotel, you can get a pack and play delivered to your room. And they have them on the ship, but they also have bed rails. So there's a little couch next to the bed that turns into like a little twin size bed. And so we got the bed rails and we were like, we'll try this out. If it doesn't work out, we'll just get the pack and play.
Right.
Because you have both options. And he did so well in the big boy bed. It actually made us sad because now he kind of is a big boy.
Right.
Like he's not a little baby anymore.
Yeah, he slept in like a regular bed.
He loved. I wish I could show you the picture. Can you show them? Like I don't know if we'll be able to show you, but we'll try.
Somebody asked if we're going to be bringing Jackson to any of the very merriest nights, and I think the most merriest thing is out in California, and ours is the merriest celebration or whatever. There's one right underneath your thumb.
Oh, wait, let me show him the one where he was a vacation baby. This one. He has this little pose that he does.
Cover your eyes. Yeah.
So he definitely was fine. He was very comfortable in his bed.
But for the very merriest here, we can't bring him because they don't start until 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, so his bedtime is like around 7:30. So we're just gonna wait until until it fits his schedule. Yeah.
Oh no, was HHN better in Orlando or California? Orlando.
Ooh.
Sorry, California.
Oh no.
SeaWorld Christmas Parade for Jackson. Yeah, I think we're gonna definitely do that because it's Sesame Street and he loves Sesame Street.
Yeah, I think he's really gonna love it.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people saying it's their first time at a live show. Thank you guys for coming. I'm sorry that we don't tell you guys in advance when we're having these live shows, but I'm so happy that so many of you guys are able to come and hang out with us. Somebody said, could you explain how many people are in each boarding group and how that process works?
Each boarding group for what?
For the cruise?
For the cruise?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of boarding groups at Disney right now.
Yeah.
A lot of things that are called boarding groups. Then somebody else also said something else that I was going to.
Kaylin asked, did we use a travel planner or an agent? We didn't. Yeah, we did all of this on our own. But I know that there are tons of like travel agents that do the Disney cruise stuff, so I'm sure you could find one if you're looking for that.
Somebody says, did you snorkel? Yes.
Allie said, do people ask to do the outros or do you find someone? So yeah, anytime that we meet people in the parks, most of the time they'll ask to do the outro. So that's how we get the outros. Yeah, just like that. Tim snorkeled on the island. I wanted to snorkel, but we just ran out of time. So both days that we went to Castaway Cay, we actually got to the island a little bit later than normal because of the wind. It was windy.
Right.
So the first day it was windy and we were having a hard time getting into like port, like docking the ship. And then the second time we were at Castaway Cay, there was an issue, like a technical issue that made us late. So we didn't get full days at Castaway Cay, but we were still able to do a lot of stuff.
Did you have to get COVID tests for Jackson? Yes.
Yeah.
He's had 3 COVID tests this past week.
He did really well too.
Yeah. SeaWorld Christmas celebration is coming up soon. Mm-hmm. We will be going.
Oh, the cruise. So Andre asked, was the cruise in California or was it in Florida? It was in Florida. We came back from our California trip and like immediately jumped on a cruise. So. Oh, are people saying that I'm pregnant?
People keep asking, yeah.
Oh, no. I think that was somebody else had mentioned that they were pregnant, which congratulations to them. That's like very exciting news.
Right.
Not me. It wasn't me. It was somebody in the chat, I believe.
How's the new oven? It's really good.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's been really nice to have an oven.
Are you going to go to Fort Wilderness to see the Christmas decorations? Here's the thing. I need to look into that more because the last time that I checked, because of COVID, you're not allowed to just go and rent a golf cart like you used to be able to. Mm-hmm. You have to be staying at the campsites.
Oh, okay.
In order to like get a golf cart to go around and go looping. But I gotta call and check again because if we can just rent one, yeah, I'll do that. That would be awesome. Any
hot dog eats on the cruise? Yeah,
yep.
There were hot dogs.
Quite a few.
How was Oogie Boogie Bash? It was good. It was really, really good. Yeah, it was awesome. I think that we were really happy to go a little bit later. I think it was kind of like good luck in a way that our first trip was postponed because we got to see some new characters. So we got to see Zombie Captain America. We got to see Agatha. We got to see Sid. I think he was there in the beginning.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Sid and Agatha were there from the beginning.
So it was Cap. It was Zombie Cap.
Cap was the only one that was new.
It was, honestly, it was a really, really good time.
How's the exercise bike going? It's going really good. I haven't done it for the past week because we've been on a cruise ship, but soon.
Did you need a passport for Castaway Cay? You just needed your room key to get on Castaway Cay to get off the ship.
You needed to upload your passport to Disney Cruise Lines. Like you had to put it when you were checking in for the cruise. I had to upload a copy of our passport, so they had our passport, so they knew our immigration status or whatever it's called. Mm-hmm. But we didn't have to show it to get off the ship
at Castaway Cay.
Yeah. And we didn't have to show it to get off the ship at Nassau, but we had to show it to get back on the ship at Nassau.
Right. Are we going to IAPA this year? Yeah, we're going to IAPA.
Oogie Boogie Bash versus Boo Bash. Oogie Boogie Bash was better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Chris. Did you like Attraction Spot said, did you like the new Avengers Campus at DCA?
I liked it a lot. Yeah.
I thought it was really cool. So now that we have Jackson, I do miss the Bugs Land area. Like, I think he would have really enjoyed that area. But I do think that the Avengers Campus is probably better for like general Disneyland guests.
Yeah.
And Jackson could ride Web Slingers. So that was, he could still ride a ride there, which is good.
And also, like, now that we're, like, getting more into Marvel with, like, Loki and WandaVision and stuff like that, it's cooler to see. Like, I'm more interested in the land.
Was there plenty of merch on board? They had all kinds of merch. They had Christmas Disney Cruise merch. They had the Pirates Night merch. They had the regular Disney Cruise merch. They had everything that we saw at the Disney Cruise pop-up from Disney Springs. They sold on the ship.
Right.
They had
new stuff that we hadn't seen on Castaway Key. They had Castaway Key specific merch.
Right. We honestly, we're going to have an entire video of just our merch haul because we bought way too much stuff. We got a really cool Christmas ornament that I can't wait to show you guys, but there was a lot of really neat stuff. They had a lot of pajamas.
Yeah.
Lots of pajama sets, and I wanted to buy all of them. I didn't get any of them, but I wanted to buy all of them.
Somebody says we need to see Eternals, and it was playing on the ship.
Yeah, we missed it though.
So Shang-Chi and Eternals was playing on the ship, but we didn't.
Black Widow.
And Black Widow.
And something else.
Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, Jungle Cruise.
Those were the movies that were playing on ship. We didn't see any movies because we just didn't have any time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was that was like my wish for the cruise was to see Eternals, but we just didn't have time to see because it was like 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 40 minutes or something like that.
But everybody that saw it said it was really good.
Yeah.
So, Magical Meg said, did you use the Small World Nursery? We mentioned this a little bit earlier, but the Small World Nursery is still currently closed, so we couldn't use it, unfortunately. But hopefully it'll open soon.
Somebody said, did Disney Cruise Line have an end of sale to like for cheaper prices on the merchandise? And I don't know why they would, because they were literally loading in another sailing as we left.
Yeah, nothing was on sale.
So like if they didn't sell it to us, they were going to sell it to the next people.
Yeah. Have you noticed a change in traffic now that the UK are allowed back in? So that happened while we were on the cruise. So we haven't noticed anything yet.
Right.
But I am very excited to be able to see everybody from the UK. I'm excited that everybody's allowed back in. And I know that everybody is really excited to come back too. So I think it's definitely a good thing.
Yeah.
The barber shop is not open yet.
A lot of the 50th merch is sold out in Disney. That's what Nikki says. It will be coming back. So.
Sorry, Jackson's wiggling. I think you have to be a little bit quieter.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Did you get my link for the Tow-Mater? Yes, I did.
What is it?
It was how the Junkyard Jamboree works. It was actually really interesting because that ride...
He says, the British are coming. The British are coming. Okay, sorry.
But that ride is based on how they make chicken wire.
Oh, okay.
So, like, the way that the spindles work is, or like rope braiding or something like that. So it was interesting to watch.
Sorry.
Oh no,
being
sorry.
Too loud. You're waking Jackson up.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to be quieter. Hey guys, we're talking about stuff.
So wait, how does it work?
Just like this braiding machine.
Oh, okay.
It was just, you have to watch the video. It was interesting to see.
Are Disney cruises better than non-Disney ones? So we haven't done a non-Disney cruise, so I couldn't tell you, but I can tell you that we really do love the Disney cruises.
Right.
Let's see. How long should a Disneyland trip be to see it all?
That depends on what time of year you go. Like if you go during a slower time, you'll be able to see it all, no problem.
It was pretty busy when we were there, though, so I would say just kind of try to account for the crowds. It was busier than I thought it was going to be. Did you hear about Disney opening a new park in the UK? Is that true?
No. So there was this this news article that I read one time that was like, somebody is opening up a Disney-style park in the UK. And they were using like a clickbait title to be like
a Disney style park. Oh, like something that's like Disney.
Something that's like Disney.
I thought
just
you
like
meant
a theme
Disney,
park.
like, you know, the Disney style store.
Oh yeah.
I thought that's what you meant.
No, they were just talking like, they kept saying that all of the things were like Disney park opening up in the UK, and it was just like a clickbait title. It was just like somebody's opening a theme park somewhere.
Gotcha. Kimberly says my husband can't talk quietly either.
Oh.
Are you going to D23 next week?
To Destination D, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here's how I talk quiet. In the great green room.
Oh no, he's going to read Goodnight Moon.
There was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of...
Oh no, Diz cast member 2007 said they're going to be having surgery. We hope everything goes okay and that you recover quickly.
Yeah. You need the new holiday ears. They're so cute.
What are they? I haven't seen them yet.
I don't know.
Traveling with a toddler videos. So we don't have anything that's specifically like this is how we traveled with a toddler, but we can definitely I would like to film a video where we talk about it because it's just so different than how our lives used to be when it was just the two of us. There's so much more that we have to account for, and there's so much more that we have to think of. So I would like to film one of those soon so that we can kind of give you guys our thoughts.
Oh no, our table. It's broken.
So have you ever stayed at Lowe's Royal Pacific at Universal? I think that's the only one we haven't stayed at.
We haven't done yet.
Yeah.
High quality ASMR.
Did you miss the heat? Oh wait, did you guys also miss Happily Ever After? I do miss it, but I'm also happy when new things come to the parks.
Oh, do you travel with a car seat and stroller?
We didn't.
Did not.
Yeah, we didn't
We
bring
didn't
either.
bring a stroller on the cruise. And we didn't travel with a car seat to California.
Mm-mm.
We booked a car service that had a car seat, and it ended up being less than renting a car.
Yeah. It was honestly like I'm glad that we did it that way because it was less to pack.
Mm-hmm.
Will you be heading to Knott's Merry Farm? I don't think we're going to get to see Knott's Merry Farm, but that sounds so fun.
Yeah, we haven't been to Knott's in a while. Did you see any of the fireworks in California? We did not. We missed them. Harmonious or Happily Ever After? Ooh, Happily Ever After.
Disney Guy 316 asked, will Jackson needs to see snow one year. I hope that we'll get to see snow with Jackson. I don't know when that'll happen, but hopefully one day.
Somebody said, how was the Wi-Fi? Not good.
Yeah, it was terrible, which is why we were not very active on social media or anything because we didn't really have Wi-Fi. What are our Christmas plans? I don't know.
Right.
It's so far away for us. Like I know that it's coming up, but it's so far away. I don't know what we're doing yet. Something fun, I'm sure.
How does payment on the Disney cruise work?
Debbie says, please speak normally. We're trying to be quiet so that Jackson doesn't wake up so that we can stay live a little bit longer. My apologies.
How did payment work? So there's a down payment, and then once you get on the cruise ship, then you have to pay the rest.
Favorite Christmas movies?
Muppets Christmas Carol?
Yeah, it's a good one. Have you seen the new Paranormal Activity? No, because it's on Paramount, and that's the only streaming service that we don't have. So I haven't seen it. I really want to see it though because I like the Paranormal Activity, movies. What do you call that?
So
Series?
The universe?
Yeah.
But
wait. Chris said, did you meet Santa on the cruise? We did. And it was awesome.
If we have a night where we have some extra time, which I don't know when that'll be, and it's still on Paramount Plus, we'll do the free week or whatever it is. We'll watch it.
Yes. Yeah. I want to see it. What cruise activities were your favorite?
I can tell you what cruise activities were Jackson's favorite. He loved the mini golf.
Oh, yeah. He loved golfing.
What else?
When he loved Castaway Cay, he loved, we rode bikes on Castaway Cay. He loved that. He loved getting in the ocean. There was something else on the ship that we did that we went to the Oceaneers,
the open house for Oceaneers Club.
He loved that. He was just dancing all around and playing with everything. We got to meet Thor. He loved it.
Yeah. Was the cruise full? No.
No, it wasn't full at all. So normally the cruise would hold 4,000 guests. Our cruise had 1,400 guests. So it was honestly probably the best cruise that we could have ever done. Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's probably just awake now.
I'm going to wait to get him I'm going to let him chill out for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Everybody's saying we should do a Bluey party for Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That does sound fun. We were on the Fantasy.
Oh, so Kristen said we should take him to do mini golf at Disney. We love the mini golf at Disney, so we probably should do that one day. I just want to wait for the weather to be a little bit cooler because it is there's not a lot of like shade coverage. So when it gets a little cooler, we'll do that.
Did you go down the slide?
Yes.
Which slide did you do most often?
Oh, so we did the aqueduct, the like aqua coaster a few times, and then when we were on Castaway Cay, the Pelican plunge slides we did like a million times. They were so good.
Really good.
Oh, did Jackson get to do the baby race on the cruise? I don't think there was a baby race.
No baby race. No.
Yeah, kind of a bummer because those are fun to watch.
Also, he's too old for a baby race.
No, but I don't even think there was one.
Yeah.
The Fantasy is what sails to Nassau now.
Yes.
Yeah, we were on the Fantasy and it went to Nassau. So,
are you going to do a tour of the Swan Reserve? Yes.
What is the temperature in December like in Florida?
It changes all the time.
It's hard to tell because while we were gone, apparently we missed some cold weather. And then when we came back, it's pretty normal, like 75-ish.
Yeah, well, it's 81 right now.
Yeah. Does Jackson have a harder time with the close-up meet and greets? He didn't, I don't think. No. There was one character that he didn't want to meet, and I can't remember who it is now.
Oh, it was Hook.
That's what it was. We really
because he watches Jake and the Neverland Pirates, and he knows that that's the bad guy.
Yeah.
It was Hook and Smee. He didn't want to meet Hook and Smee.
Did you take any seasick tablets on the cruise? We didn't, but we did meet people who had a little bit of a hard time with the weather, and they took seasick like medicine.
Also, we're still kind of moving a little bit. Like, do you still feel that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Florida gets 30 seconds of winter. So.
Yeah. What was a lot of people are asking what our favorite activity on the cruise was, and it really was, I think the characters were really great. Just seeing Jackson's reaction to the characters was really awesome. I think that the Remy dinner was really special. Oh, there he goes. Do you want me to go grab him?
I can go grab him. You mean to get him?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He's like wiggling around. So Jackson's going to make a little
surprise appearance.
Yeah, we thought he was going to be asleep. What is it? Other than meeting Santa and the holiday decorations. Oh, no, I can't see the rest of your comment. I'm sorry. When are we uploading the videos? So we have a couple of, I think 2 more videos from our Disneyland trip coming out. And then we have, I think 3 more videos of just like Christmas things that we need to put up just because they're a little bit time sensitive. And then we're going to have our Disney cruise week. So it'll be like a full week of our Disney cruise. Where did you get the Yoda doll behind us? This one? Yeah, this one over here. Our friend Jim actually made it. Jackson does want to be a part of it. Please say hello to Kimmy. Hi, Kimmy. Come to New York for the snow. I would love to take Jackson to New York. I feel like that would be... So Tim's brother, they went to New York as like a family trip and they had a really great time. So I feel like Jackson, we could do it with him and he'd have a really good time. Are there electric car charging spots at Port Canaveral? There were, but there weren't very many. So I don't know if you have to charge. I would maybe stop at a supercharger beforehand, get fully charged, and then park so that you're not going to be without battery to drive home, you know? Did you have better luck with the food on this cruise? Oh no, Jackson's a little sad. Is he okay? Buddy? Oh. I don't think he had a long enough nap and he's a little bit upset now. Sometimes that happens when he gets woken up a little early. Oh no. Hello from Puerto Rico. Hi. Thank you for tuning in. A podcast would be a nice break from editing. Yeah, I would like to start uploading podcasts again. It's just with the holidays and like this is the busiest season for us, is pretty much starting in August to the end of the year is the busy season for us, because you have Halloween stuff starting in August now, and then you have the actual Halloween season. And then when November hits, you have Christmas season. And then, of course, we have our, just family stuff, like holiday time with our families. So there's just a lot going on. Yeah, it's a tough time. But like a good time, obviously, because it's all the most exciting things. But yeah, so we need to try to do a podcast one day. I always say that. Would you ever hire an editor? I don't think so, because of the way that we shoot our footage. It would take longer for me to explain the Hi. Are you better now? What's what? Can you come over here to mommy?
You want to sit right here? You want me to turn it off?
Okay, so right before we left, like literally the day that we left on our cruise, Jackson fell and hit his eye on his Peppa Pig RV. That's a little YouTube guy. Yeah. So right before we left, the day that we left, it is a shape.
Shapes, yeah.
The day that we left for the cruise, literally right before we left to drive to the port, Jackson slipped and fell on his Peppa Pig RV. So he has like a little boo-boo under his eye. So that's why that happened.
And then just now he hit his head.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Is that why he was crying?
That's why he was crying.
Buddy, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
He tried to stand up and his legs weren't ready, and it was like
Oh no,
right
bud.
into his crib, but he's okay.
Can you say hi?
Hi.
Can you tell them your name?
A A E A A U E. That's it.
Oh,
right.
he spelled his name for you guys.
Did you get to meet Santa recently?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you use your DLC or your DCL luggage? We did, yeah. And you can actually buy it on the ship too. But we did use it, yeah.
What was your favorite part about the cruise?
The
What was
ship.
it? The ship?
Yeah.
Did you like the ice cream?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
He loved the ice cream.
Oh, we agree. Toddlers fall a lot.
Oh my gosh, yeah. He's really good. Like, he's good on his feet. What's what? This? This is everybody's comments. Yeah,
We
we're
only see
talking
his
to some
forehead.
people. Oh,
Let's see if I
yeah.
can make him a little bit taller. I don't know if this goes up taller. That's it. That's as high as it goes. Can you guys see him?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You just see his head.
What was the name of the car service that we used in Disneyland? I don't know. Do you remember?
Flat rate car service.
Can you sit on mommy's lap? Here we go. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi.
ASMR now? Say in the great. Oh, our lights turned off. Say
Uh-oh.
in the great green room. There was a telephone.
What's your thoughts on what's going on under the Denver airport? What's going on?
Oh, that was. Remember, there's like the conspiracy theory
Is that
about how they did they had like a
Tunnels?
they had like a whole system for moving luggage, and then they never used it.
yeah?
So there's just tunnels under there.
Is that
I think that's what they're talking about.
is that? I thought that was old news. Is there something else happening?
No, I don't think so. Hey, whoa.
Oh yeah. So Lisa said that Jackson is so clear when he's talking, and he really is. He's getting
Pink.
so good at talking. He's doing a really good job.
Pink.
Pink? What are those? Pink
Oh,
what?
those are hearts. You see the hearts?
Hot.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
hot.
Blue hearts from Battleground Biscuits.
Oh.
They sent some blue hearts to you. Jackson's favorite color is purple. He loves purple.
Do you like purple, Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you eat for breakfast?
Hi.
What's your favorite breakfast food?
Oh, people.
Oatmeal? That's right.
So somebody asked why is his eye bruised? Because I think I just said this, but right before we left, he fell on his Peppa Pig RV and he hit his eye on like the little
a little ladder.
Yeah. So
Purple.
like literally right before we got into the car.
Do you see all the purple hearts that everybody's
Whoa,
sending you,
look,
buddy?
and those are look. What are these? Do you see the stars? Are you hugging the microphone? So,
Says, that.
what do you see? There's
What are you
turtles?
saying, buddy?
Oh my gosh, all the purple hearts. Blue hearts.
Can you say turtle? He's just blown away by the hearts.
He's like, wow.
He goes purple heart. Ooh,
what
grapes.
else? Was there anything else about the cruise that you wanted to talk about?
I don't think so.
So, you know what? Some of the...
Oh.
What?
I will say this. Here was the only issue that I had with the cruise was for having a toddler.
Are you
There-
giving kisses?
If your kid
Don't hit, buddy.
if your kid is not potty trained, there's only 2 areas that are like water themed areas that they can go to on the ship, and those are the 2 splash pads.
They can't go in the pools. So we're hoping that on our next cruise, he'll be potty trained so he can go in the pool. Because there are these little, like, very shallow pools that they can go in. I know he would have loved. You want to get down? Okay. What's this book? What's this
What do you
book?
want to turn on?
That.
Which one?
That thing.
Which thing?
Why was Harry Potter closed at Universal
Which
today?
thing?
I don't know. Why was it closed?
The robot? Oh, be careful, buddy. You are down. I think we need to log off.
We might have to go because I
You
don't
wanna
know
go
how.
off, please?
I don't know how much we're gonna be able to chat with you guys.
Mom.
You want to be on mommy's lap?
Okay. Well, come here, buddy. Oh, for Jackson. Did you like Disneyland or Disney World better? No, those are not for Buddy. He sees the lollipops on the table and he wants the lollipops. Do you like Disneyland? Do you remember when we went to Disneyland in California?
Get down.
Okay, just get down. All right, so I think oh no, the webcam is down.
Oh, it died. So I think we're gonna have to go.
Oh, it died?
Yeah, it died.
Oh no. Okay,
So-
sorry you guys.
Thank you guys for hanging out.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm sorry, you can probably only hear us right now. We're still here, but I think we're gonna go ahead and end the stream.
Yeah. So, thank you guys for hanging out.
Sorry, our battery died.
Yeah, which is silly because it's plugged in, so I didn't think it would die, but
Oh
it died.
no. We will see you guys.
Oh no, our webcam.
It's broken. We'll see you guys tomorrow with a new video. But thank you so much for tuning into our live show. We appreciate it. And yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. We'll see you real
So-
soon.
We will see. Oh no, I can't find. There it is. Say bye-bye, Jackson.
Bye-bye.
Bye
Yeah.
bye. He's
Bye-bye.
waving at you. You can't see him, but he's waving.
Yeah, just imagine Jackson waving. You want me to turn it off?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta turn it off. Here we go. Jackson's
Okay.
saying bye-bye.
Bye bye.